My two Satoshis back with another video. Looks like Giza has decided to shut down, guys. Giza Dao looks like it's officially over. The price is currently at $20.68. The market cap is 5.8 million. TVL 3.5 million. Backing per Giza is $20. The treasury is currently at 5.7 million, but the APY is 0. That's right, 0. Come over and look at the chart. It looks like at one point, back on the 1st of December is when they launched. They went up to about $200 roughly and start crashing back down. And that's pretty much it. It hovered around the $20 range since the 9th of December. And for some reason, they put it to vote and they decided to shut the treasury down. Now, if you come over to the Twitter, you pretty much see the same thing. The team is saying that, please, they said 17 hours ago, please still stake your Giza tokens in our protocol. You can still enjoy the rebasing rewards during this epoch. And from the next epoch, the rebasing will be canceled. Then the next one says the redistribution proposal is passed now. The Giza team will respect the results of the redistribution proposal. According to the proposal, the Giza team will give up all team tokens. So we stop our bond at noon on December 26th, which is today. The rebasing rewards will also be canceled. All Giza tokens and funds in our protocol are very safe. Please wait for our detailed redistribution plans. And let's go ahead and pull up the Discord. If you've been outside of the project and you're just not coming back in, you might want to get in over there and go ahead and get more details and get any questions that you might have answered. I told you guys, I'm always keeping my ears to the ground and paying attention to what's going on. So even if you might be looking at the chart, listening to a YouTuber, listening to someone else, you really need to pay attention to what's going on in the background, because a lot of times you can find out information that you just did not know. So let's go ahead and pull this around here. Go ahead and open this up. And that one guy looks like he might be upset. They're emptying the treasury to pay us $27 per Giza token. Then it's closed, game over after that. That's how it goes. The $27 is the treasury being emptied. We don't need the price to pump. With no liquidity, they could, and we'd be effed. They're right. I mean, if the price pump right now, and I mean, because if you look at the chart, you'll see that it dropped down to about $12. So from what I could gather, quite a few people were saying, well, like you say, it dropped down about $9 actually. And when they announced that they were going to be doing what they're doing now, it went from $12, $13 all the way up to $22, and it's been trading sideways right around there. And if you bought in way up here, I mean, it really sucks. But for those who bought in at $9 or $10, it closing out at $27. Hey, it's a win, because they could have just rugged or left. Now, in the Discord, there's quite a few people that's kind of saying some little slick things, but there's a mod that's in here saying, hey, you guys should appreciate what you're doing, because we're not rugging you. This is not a rug. We're just shutting it down. You guys wanted to shut it down, so we're shutting it down. It doesn't make sense to me, but I mean, if you're a DAO and you're putting it to community vote. What can you really say? Give me a second here. I'm going to go back and read this interaction that I saw between the moderator and said, someone is saying, because this guy Sphinx is the one who's making these announcements and going back and forth. Yeah, see, because this guy said it's the most systematic rug pull of the history. They haven't set a good example for others. And this guy came back to him and said, this is not a rug pull. And then the admin said, we even gave up our team tokens. How can you say this is a sort of rug compared to other projects? We had to obey DAO's opinion, even though we didn't want to stop our dream. So as you can see, this is the DAO wanting to shut down, not the team. I want to make sure that I put that out there because I do not want to be misrepresenting anyone. This is not the team doing this. This is not a rug pull. For some reason, the DAO has decided to shut itself down. I saw a couple of people saying, let's rebrand, to relaunch on another chain. But let me go ahead and go through this interaction with you, and maybe it might give you some clarity. He said, S Giza means state Giza. I don't understand what you mean. Moreover, please get into the link and read the poll first. That's what all matters now. And then this guy comes back, the same one who says it's a systematic rug. The team tokens have costed cents to you. Imagine people who bought over $100. Why close in the first place if you invested so much to it? You were not alone in the game. It's people money which has vanished, and now this slow mode is killing me too. And then Sphinx comes back and said, it's not our decision. It's the DAO's decision. What we do is serving the DAO, not being dictators. Someone said, chocolate lover, chocolate lover. Oh yeah? Anyway, came back and said, ignore the silly man, Sphinx. You ran a very good project. DAOs and own forks have fell on hard times. Do let us know if you guys are initiating a new project. I would be interested to back such trustworthy and honest people such as yourselves. And I am sure everyone else here agrees with me apart from that silly man. This is crazy. I've never seen anything like this before. So let me read this last guy's comment. Thanks for your reply. I'm glad the token is safe and I will wait for the time to claim my DAI. Also, I read the poll and it says that half of the team votes was in favor of stopping your dream. This is definitely not a rug pull, as you did not run away without money. But it looks like that half of the team gave up on the dream by themselves because the token price went down 95% in 2 weeks. You couldn't attract interest of outsiders and the pressure was too harsh on the team. I've never heard of this project until now. Also, there are no DAO voting last time that I checked. Looking right now, anyway, the project was still young and perhaps with the right strategy and effort, it could have recovered. Now, I want to speak on something here. I've noticed that a lot of these projects, they don't do any AMAs. They don't come out and they don't talk to anyone. They don't try to get any partnerships. They don't really do a full effort. They just make a Discord, do some tweets and some Twitters. They got 12,000 followers on Twitter, as you can see. Let's pull it up. As you can see, they got 12.5 thousand followers. They joined in October and all that good stuff. But I've never heard of this project until now. one of the things that makes me so, I mean, confident with Papa Dao, one that I'm getting ready to cover soon, is that I heard the AMA and the owner and the dev sat down and had a long conversation with about 50 to I think 70 something people in a group chat on a YouTuber's channel, and they got the chance to ask him all kind of questions from every different angle and get a great feel for the project. Even as the price tanked on that project, I have a very strong feeling that they're not going anywhere. Now, I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong, but that's one of the few projects, as I told a commenter earlier today, I think that they're going to be here. And it's because of that AMA. These projects need to come out and quit hiding. Like, I'm not like a project I've been speaking of. If it wasn't for a certain person out front, that project would have been dead. But because they got someone that came out and became the community liaison, they might make it. Now, the owners and the devs, they don't have enough testicular fortitude to come out and speak and do an AMA in public, you know, and give investors something to go on, but that is what it is. But teams like this, you're too new. It's too many new projects coming out. You've got to get out there, and if you still want to be anonymous, look at Zeus. He for Olympus, they do AMAs all the time, but you can at least hear his voice. You can get comfortable and ask any question you want, and you know, go from there. But these teams are just coming out with these anonymous dev teams, no contract, I mean, no audit, nothing. And let's go into the doc, because I don't want to speak on this project without looking. Maybe in the docs they have their audit, but normally they don't, which is, without an audit, anonymous team, you're really shooting yourself in the foot, and then you're not going to do any AMAs to come out and at least try to talk to people, go out and do some interviews, let people hear you talk, speak, put your thoughts and ideas out there, let people know what direction you want to take this project, and it's not just another high APY game that's being played. You're pretty much dead in the water. And in my opinion, I could be wrong, but I don't see any of these new own forks coming out that's just doing it in the same. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're hiding. I don't know what it is, but it's not just enough to say that you're an own fork and you're doing the same thing. What I liked about Papa Dao is that they're trying to be literally the DAO for the metaverse. You know, for if go look into it. I don't want to get too far, but this video is getting pretty long. But I just wanted to go ahead and let everyone know, if you're in this project and you put your money in and you call yourself walking away, like I always say, don't do, because when you come back, you don't know what you're going to find. And there are a lot of people who are just not coming back. The vote was 3 days ago, and they are just not figuring out what's going on. So, you know, that's not a good feeling. So, you know, you stay abreast of what's going on. If you do want a good resource, hit that subscribe button, and I'll make sure I keep these videos coming. Hit the like button, you know, share it if you do feel so inclined. But, you know, definitely subscribe and make sure that you hit the all notifications so you can stay abreast, because you never know, something that you have your money in could be, you know, on that chopping block. So if you want to be in the know, in the loop, follow your boy. My two Satoshis, I'm out.
Lately I've been losing my direction. I know, 'cause I've been trapped inside this heart of mine. Oh, heart of mine. Oh, heart of mine.
Check your red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember,